Did I tell you about the time I dead ass got electrocuted?
No, not even a live ass electrocuted. Try
It
that again.
happened
That was
like
dumb. That was dumb. Try one more time. One more time.
staying in, baby.
No, fuck.
Anyway, I was just plugging something into like a wall port, and it was
Mhm.
like, how there's three prongs, but I put in like it only had two, so I was putting it in, and I guess it was like a little stuck, so I ended up like putting another finger on like the third part.
And it was still stuck. So then you got the fork, and like that's how you jimmied it in, right?
No, I didn't even need the fork. I totally
Oh
skipped the
shit.
tool. But like I guess I don't even remember exactly what happened, but all of a sudden I felt like what in retrospect can be called a current going through me. And that shit was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's that's great. When did that happen?
Like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago.
You were in your apartment.
I was in my office.
I could literally see you sitting down, just like, this shit's not working. Better get a toolkit. You bring out like a briefcase. You open it up. It's just a bunch of silverware. And you're
Time
like,
to eat, baby. You
um,
ever eat electrical outlets?
this is Who Asked.
Most inconsequential show on the internet, baby.
I'm Alex,
I'm Aaron.
and Aaron. What are we doing today? And what's our vibe?
This is big episode 50. This is a huge one for us. Really
Yeah,
excited for what's coming up.
yeah. Our usual thing, most inconsequential show on the internet. We talk about our opinions, despite the fact that nobody asked. However, we're gonna stray a little bit different from the formula as we usually do, and yeah, uh, fuck, cut. We wanted to do something fun. It's like a big milestone and everything. Uh, just like we wanted to thank you guys. We've just been getting like like cool views on the podcast, like followers on our TikTok and stuff. Like it's nothing to like write home about, but it's also like way more than we were expecting when we had a very stupid idea to come up with a podcast during the pandemic. So just like we wanted to thank you guys for like all the support and everything that you guys have been doing for us. Every single email, every single like, comment, view, everything is just awesome. Yes, this takes up a lot of our time just to like plan video, like record, edit, social media and post and everything. But like every single time we see that people are enjoying what we're doing, it always makes it all worth it. And so we wanted to thank you guys on this like slightly bigger episode. Um Aaron, do you want to take away what we're doing it for?
Yeah, so basically we wanted to figure out a way to like celebrate the milestone as well as like, showing thank you to those who have been supporting us thus far and listening to all of our episodes or even just some of our episodes or even just one time. But what we basically
No,
decided to
fuck
do
those guys. Two
fake
times is
ass
fine.
fake ass fucking hose. Um, but actually, what we decided to do was a two-part special where we bring on four people that we know who have been like following us and listening consistently. So that's eight people over the span of the two parts, and just bring them on to talk about a topic of their choosing.
Yeah,
Um,
we just want to like show our support and appreciation for like our some of our like more active listeners and our like very strong supporters that like help us, you know, not help us, but more like support us in what we do and like make this easier because like they're just like so awesome for our like recording and stuff.
yeah. So this episode and the next episode, coming out next week as normal, will consist of segments around 15 minutes of us talking to different guests about different things. And it should be a good time.
Yeah.
If you are someone who listens often, consistently, or you're a big supporter and you did not make it on this episode, apologize. Couldn't get everyone. You haven't been forgotten about. You're still appreciated, and you'll definitely make your way onto the podcast if you haven't already. Um, and
You'll
yeah,
eventually be forgotten about by like the sands of time and everything, like eternity and all that. But like at the moment, you're not being forgotten.
you're like
And we
somewhere in like the dusty back corners of our mind.
absolutely,
Um,
and like in just even in just wanting to show our appreciation, this is this is it. This is us thanking you guys. We also took a lot of like suggestions and stuff from other people for this stuff. So this is like the big community episode.
Yeah. So yeah, we're very thankful to all you for even making this remotely possible. I know it's not a huge achievement, but it's really great, and we just hope you enjoy listening to this as much as we enjoy making it.
Yeah, and also small note about the audio quality.
Oh, right. So, firstly, these are all recorded Zoom calls, so not the highest octane of quality you can possibly get from sound. And we can't really control other people's sound setups and where they are and what they're speaking into. So sound quality may vary. We apologize for that, but we still think it should be fun to listen to and entertaining.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we also have no idea the order in which we're going to put them together. So have fun with our weird segues and intros and outros.
Yeah, should be a good time.
Yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it.
Here we go. Hope you enjoy. All right. And we're back, everybody. This is my good friend, Abe. We know each other because we go to school together, and somehow I managed to convince him to start listening to our podcast.
A feat in and of itself.
Yeah, and now he listens to it consistently, and he actually usually listens to our podcast while he is running because he's a runner. And the reason I bring that up is because it's somewhat related to what he would like to talk about. And if you would care to expand on that, Abe, go right ahead.
Good to be here, guys. I have brought a very exciting topic to the front today. I don't know if any of your listeners are even runners. I was hoping that Alex was enough of a runner to vibe with this topic, but clearly not. I'm gonna stand alone here. My topic is shitting in unexpected places, because as a runner, I think it jostles the intestinal system, and I don't know. I'm not even here to talk about shitting in the woods because, again, I've been running track and cross country in high school and college, and I've done that many times. That's boring. That's old news. I'm here to, I guess, so do I just, I'm sorry, really not sure this works.
No,
Go for it.
Totally fine. I just
Yeah.
find it funny how shitting in the woods is actually the expected place to shit, and
Yes.
we're now going to venture into the category
Right.
of unexpected
So
places.
the story that I have. So I know before we started recording, Alex said I think that every time I've shit, it's been in a toilet. Interesting enough, this story is about me shitting in a toilet.
Oh, great. So it can't be that bad, right?
So it's about it was because there were no woods available, actually.
Wow.
What? What does that mean? Sorry, sir. The woods are closed today.
Well,
It's past 5 o'clock, and
Yeah,
actually,
we have to clean the woods. We have to broom, mop the whole thing. Like that's how we keep it nice and clean. You got to
Oh, yeah.
not only a broom but also a mop at the same time.
fucking ground.
On dirt. All right. Anyway, Abe.
okay.
If people keep shitting in the woods, we have to clean it up all the time. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So this is a few years ago. I was at my cousin's. I was staying with my cousins, and they lived in the suburbs of New York in Westchester. So it was very like suburban.
We know it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Of course. Yeah. Well, are you guys from New York or New Jersey?
New York.
We're from Westchester.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so they're from Chappaqua.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's very close to where we live. All right.
Where are you guys?
So Aaron's address is
Yeah. Okay.
Just stick with the social security number. That's all.
Okay.
Anyway, so you're.
So
in
this actually
Chappaqua.
might have been your neighborhood. But so so I was in Chappaqua. I was running. I was a few miles from my cousin's house in suburban area, and if you know the area, it's just like house and yard. There's no like wooded area or anything.
Yeah, sure.
It's all wide open, very big, very visible
right.
area. And I was pretty much as far from my cousin's house as I could possibly be on the run. And it became urgent.
Yes.
Yes. And it
Rest
became
in peace.
the point that like there were really two options. One was like I shit in the middle of the street on someone's lawn, or two was I like knock on someone's door and I beg them. Yeah. So I don't know what you guys would do in that situation, but like it wasn't like, oh, I can like walk a little bit. There was nowhere to hide, nowhere to run, and it was happening now.
That's insane. I guess I would have to knock on a door.
Yeah.
That's the only choice.
I have to interrupt. Please tell me you broke into a house and shit in someone's toilet.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking in my mind.
Well, I don't want to be disappointing because that would be
okay.
Story,
Okay,
no.
I would have had a lot more questions. I just
but I mean, I put it to both of you guys. What would you do in that situation? Would you rather shit in the street or knock on a door?
I'd like to say that I would shit like just in the street, just to like not bother anyone, just to do it really quick.
No, you wouldn't.
But I know I wouldn't, and I would just knock on a door and just be
I have an idea.
Be like, this is an emergency. Please.
Yeah.
I have an idea. So I have two ideas. So the first idea is you find a house that seems like it's empty. You find it like a bush alongside the house and you shit there. Option one. Or you climb on the roof and shit on a house, on the roof of a house.
So those are both interesting suggestions. I will say that those both require more time than I had.
Yeah,
oh, right. You can't climb. You're climbing on the roof and you shit yourself.
Right, exactly.
Abe's like, I have the perfect idea. Up one window, face eye contact with like a 6-year-old kid in the bed.
It's the first attack to the shit sniper.
Oh, God.
You get out on a roof, you wait for someone to walk by, you just shit on them. You're like a bird, but a person.
Like an assassin, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that's worse. I think that's the worst third option.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'd climb a roof. Probably last option.
Yeah.
So, okay. What did you do?
So what I did, as you may have guessed by now, is I sort of hobbled to the nearest door, and I knocked on the door, and this guy answered, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I promised I would not do this if it was not absolutely urgent. Can I please use your bathroom? And he had like a kid with him. The kid was confused, and he just didn't really know what do you do in that situation? He could see the look of distress on my face.
Yeah.
I think he probably knew that there was just no other option. Yeah. So he pointed me to the bathroom. I went in. I ruined.
It took a 2-hour monster talk.
It was definitely a multiple flush kind of situation. And I turned on the fan. I did my best, and I heard the little kid.
Just good manners.
Yeah, the little kid from outside the door was like, "Daddy, who's that?"
Daddy, what the hell is it? This dude's so cool. What the hell?
It's the shit, man.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, kid, say your prayers. Like make sure you brush your teeth and every night, or else the shit, man. It's like 2 in the afternoon, and he fucking destroys your bathroom.
It's like 5 years later. The dad's like looking out the window like suspiciously, and the kid's like, "Daddy, what are you doing?" He's like, "I have to watch in case the shit man comes back." You never know when he might come back. Anyway,
if there's even a 1% chance, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
All right, what happened next?
Maybe his kid, he uses me as like a story, so his kid always behaves.
Yeah,
ever since then,
like a boogeyman.
Exactly. But yeah,
if you're not good this year, Santa won't come and the shit man will come.
Do your chores, or else the short man will come and shit your toilet.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, so the story doesn't entirely end there. These were strangers, and I never spoke to them again or anything. They were several miles from my cousin's house, but I did. So I eventually made my way back home, and I obviously told my family. They all thought it was very funny or horrifying, depending on the person. And my aunt. So I remembered the address because it was something like out there. All the addresses are something simple like 7.
No. So okay, I'm sorry.
They're not like a long number or something.
Okay.
So I remembered the house number, and so I told, and my aunt sent them a thank you gift basket.
What an awful idea.
No, that was the worst thing you could have done.
At that point, you should have went and shit on their roof. That's like the second to
I didn't
last
ask her
option.
to do this.
The last option is have your grandma
Thank you for letting my nephew shit in your house.
written on a cake. Like in strawberries and chocolate.
Right.
Like
Happy
what?
Shitsgiving.
It's Shitsmas. It's pretty straightforward.
Sorry, it's Shitsnica.
It was definitely a holiday, which is why we were visiting them. So it was definitely like it could have well been one of those.
It's a Shitsmas miracle. Wow,
Shit,
that is.
it shits over.
What was it?
Yeah.
The shit angel flies over your house, and if you don't shit all over, then
They kill you.
But you have to like
They
instead
kill
of
your
putting
firstborn.
yeah, firstborn.
instead of putting lamb's blood, it's shit.
Yeah, it's shit. Just
Oh my goodness. That is insane. Does the story end there, or is
Yeah,
it
the story ends there. I never heard from them again, but they got a thank you basket.
what if the
That's awesome?
what if the man secretly enjoyed it? He's like hoping you come back one day.
Well, I won't.
Come back. Please come back and use my toilet again. Oh, that's so good.
My wife left me. My kids left me too. This is all I have.
Wait, after I left, the bathroom smelled so bad that his whole family left him.
Well, you're the reason he wants to kill you.
Who's the short man? He did it. Okay, honey. Some guy walked up to your house and said, "Just can I come poop in your toilet?" Yeah, that totally happened.
Yeah, sure, Hank. You've been taking smelly shits all the time, and you blame it on some fucking stranger. No, this is it. That's the last straw I can give you.
Why would I ever do that? Why would I lie about that?
Like that's for his kid.
That is awesome. But there's a possibility that you are literally a like folk tale to this kid.
Yeah, I mean, he was very young, so I feel like he could have definitely mythologized it as he aged.
Absolutely.
I think you got to reconnect with this kid.
I mean,
it
you need to
was
scare the shit out of him.
Hey, sport, if you're watching,
yeah.
please contact us at
We're gonna make that
whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Please send an email.
Please send, if you're the kid, please send an email to us, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. Abe's gonna come and shit in your house.
Yeah, well, my cousins moved. I don't even live in that neighborhood anymore. There'd be no reason for me to come except to shit in their house.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
plenty reason for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in my order sometime soon, and we'll make it
Okay.
happen.
Oh yeah, all three of us. Are we gonna all?
All right, I'll start building a website right now.
Yeah. No, I think this will. If I go to Aaron's and Aaron goes to Abe's, Abe goes to mine. I think we can make this work.
So funny, I'm making a website because this podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. If you want to make a website about shitting in other people's houses, Squarespace is the perfect place for you.
We are not sponsored by Squarespace. I'm pretty sure we have to say that.
But now we might end up getting one after
Yeah,
that.
you can use one of their default templates. House shitter.
Oh my God, there is a template here. They got everything.
Our saying, our motto is "Your house, our shit." Boom.
That sounds like a threat.
Hey, dickhead! Your house, my shit.
Oh, no, it's a really strong promise.
It sounds like maybe like a moving company. Like they're gonna move your shit.
From one house to another.
But it's not. It sounds like
Yeah.
it, but it's not.
Right. It's literal. No one thought it was literal, but it was.
I'm just imagining a bully like takes a shit and like somebody else is just in their house in their toilet, but doesn't flush. Like as if that's some prank. And then the guy like walks into the bathroom. He's like, "That smells like Derek's shit. Oh fuck, you did
Those
it.
kooky kids.
Why didn't he flush?"
Get the fuck off my lawn and get the hell out of my bed. Stop shitting in my
Yeah, I think the lawn would be a worse slash punishment.
I mean, yeah, but yes.
No, the roof. Because like you don't find that until it's too late.
That's yeah. Everyone's like, "Why does your house smell so bad?" And you can't figure it out.
We're like, we have no idea. We've cleaned it so many times. Go up to do like the roofing, and there's just like, oh my God, there's so much shitting.
You're making a routine shitting spot.
Yeah, it's every day for a year, and just
Eventually, the roof caves in because there's so much.
Mom, Dad, I swear, someone keeps climbing the house at the top, like in the middle of the night. Like, no, honey, you just think you're seeing things. Just go to bed. There's no boogeyman in the closet, and there's no man shitting on the roof.
I can't believe we didn't see this earlier. Shitler on the roof. Come on, guys. It's the new musical.
I can think of one pretty good reason why we didn't think of that.
This is is this the fourth episode that like I know you guys have 3 episodes that were just cursed for all time. They've like become the trilogy, right? There's
Yes.
the
Yes,
calm
absolutely.
episode and one other one that I forget.
I'll keep it on it, man. I've entirely lost count of those cursed episodes.
The Nazi
point,
episode.
Fuck a goat episode.
Yep,
Shit
yep.
episode. Yeah.
At this point, what episode isn't cursed? You know?
Yeah, I kind of.
If it's not cursed, was it even that good? You know?
It actually got to the point where I apologized to Aaron for recommending his podcast to his like summer research partner
Oh my god.
because I met him at a party and he said,
Oh,
yeah,
That's
so
hey,
funny.
brand awareness. You know, you got to network.
Yeah.
You got to get our name out there.
Hey, listen, I'm not trying to hide it.
I am a little bit.
it's just if you have to know someone in an academic context. Yeah,
I talked about this before, but my dean, when I met with her to like, oh, these are the classes I'm going to take next semester, and she's like, oh, that's awesome. Also, I saw your podcast. It's really cool. I was like, Rachel, why would you do that?
Yeah. The same thing happened with the professor I'm doing research with. He's like, I heard you do a podcast, and I immediately broke into a cold sweat. Because he's like, what episode should I listen to? I was like, none of them. Don't listen to any of them.
No, some of them are fine. Just like this one.
Now he doesn't talk to me anymore. I don't really.
It probably has nothing to do with you shitting on his roof.
yeah.
I mean,
He
how would
doesn't
he
know about that yet.
How would
He
he?
doesn't
Yeah,
know about
exactly.
that. I do know his
There's like a
address.
timeline.
I have his address.
Perfect.
It's
And you confessed to a motive on air, so
Oh
Not
yes. So
That's-
let's wrap it up before we incriminate ourselves anymore.
Yeah, let's get on out of here.
All right.
Abe, thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, it's been great.
no problem. I hope this does not. I hope this is usable footage.
This is
absolutely.
This is probably the best footage we've filmed so far.
Okay, great.
All right. And
All
we'll
right.
see you guys to the next
Yeah,
person.
thanks guys. Let's see it.
All right. See you
Bye.
guys. Great to be here.
Hello, we're back, or maybe we're starting. I have no idea what order we're gonna do this. But
We're in the fucking Twilight Zone, man.
we have my cousin Bernadette. Daddy, say hi. What's up?
What's up?
We're gonna talk about first date stuff. Ooh, fun.
Love it.
Daddy, any like just like starting stuff? Maybe like tips. Maybe first date ideas.
What's your ideal first date?
Oh yes, great call.
Okay, wait. So I was thinking about this on my drive home today. I feel like it's very generic. Food. Let's get food. You know, get to know the person.
I love food.
Drive
Aaron,
separately.
Aaron, I like food too. Wait, hold on.
I think we've really latched onto something here.
Let's hear it.
So
I have to
important
write this on a
ground.
post-it. Food. Let's write food down, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, excellent. I'm sorry, Daddy. I interrupted.
You said drive separately.
You're good. Drive separately. I mean, like, I'm from Long Island, so you have to drive everywhere. I don't know, like the city, I feel like it's easier, you know, just take the train but definitely don't arrive together.
That makes. I never thought about it that way, but that's like
Never arrive
it's like
together.
it's like a fail safe. No, that's smart. I like that. Okay.
You don't think there's
Yeah.
any context in which like one person picking another person up makes sense?
I would. Okay, so I feel like there's two sides to this. I feel like if you've met the person before and like you're comfortable with them, and this is like your first date after just meeting them casually, fine. Maybe ride together if you want. But if this is like a blind date, like met you on Hinge, like, hey, like let's go separately. And I feel like I'm gonna tell my really bad first date story as
please,
to why this
100%.
is like.
Oh,
You tell me when. Do you want to like do it now or like?
Yeah,
do you think
no,
do it
you-
later?
Let's hear it.
you just said it, so
Okay.
we're going now.
All right, let's do it. So this was so this was like 2017. This is like actually like right when me and Allie's like uncle passed away.
Right.
Okay.
We're
So-
really setting the mood.
Really,
Really
important
setting the mood
context.
for this. But I feel yeah.
Also, you just revealed
honestly,
a really important detail that Alex's family calls him Allie.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
Oh, yes, that's
It's
fine.
her,
It doesn't
you know?
matter. Whatever.
I feel like I've never called him Alex or whatever you guys call
yeah.
him.
Later.
You know, it's Allie to me.
Yeah. No. All my
Um,
friends actually call me Al. It's really weird. I hate that they do it, but they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Anyway, date.
nice.
Uncle died.
Let's go.
Go.
Romance
Date,
in the
uncle
air. Go.
died, passed away. So I was actually coming from like Westchester. I just took the train in. I met this kid on like Bumble, I think was the app at the time, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Sure.
Had great conversation for like a few weeks, and I was like, you know what, I feel a little comfortable, like let me see where this goes.
Mhm.
So I meet him in the city, and as soon as I see him, I'm like this is gonna be weird. Like it was just
I said
awkward.
F.
Like yes, right. In my head, I'm like, damn it, like I should just keep walking. But at this point,
What
he knew what I
happened?
looked like. No, nothing. It just, when like the vibe, maybe
Yeah.
the connection, you look at someone and you're like,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was
And
never
it's
there.
even worse. Like if you have that frame of mind going into it, it's going to be so hard to get out of that.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
so like that's definitely yeah.
So that already set the mood for me. My brain is already on like one straight path. Like I know where this is gonna go. I know how
Right.
it's gonna end. Like whatever.
Right.
But I'm like, you know what? Let me just
That's
suck it
so
up.
tough.
I haven't been on a date in a while, so like let's just do it. Like I'm here. I paid the fare. Let me do it.
Mhm.
So we went to, I forget where it was. Honestly, I blacked out because I don't want to remember anything. I didn't drink or anything. Like just I feel like I have
okay.
this. No. I just have
Oh,
this
Alex,
piece in
you
my
thought
head that
you-
I just.
I was just like, oh damn, you're so ugly.
No,
All right,
no,
Can we get a
no.
round of shots just for me?
No. Okay. So literally, like, I have this like switch in my brain that if I really don't want to like be in the moment, I'm just like,
Right. That's,
So I'm.
that's
That's
awesome.
very impressive.
Thank you.
Dissociating is
Thank you.
a really cool
Honestly,
thing that a lot of people like to do.
Being a therapist really helps you. Let me tell you that.
I can yeah.
So we get there. I'm just taking it in. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a free meal out of this. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's why food's
Yeah.
always a good first date, guys. Yeah. I mean, not,
Not
for the guys, maybe.
Yeah,
Not for the guys. Ladies.
Yeah,
for my
guys.
ladies.
Everyone
My
go
ladies.
first day, go get food. It'll always be free, no matter who you are. Just tell
In parentheses,
the waiter it's
if
your
you're a lady.
And
Yeah.
to be more specific, if you are a guy and you're going on a first date, don't say anything, have the meal, and then at the end, tell the girl to pay.
Yeah.
See,
force
you're paying.
them if you have to.
You are paying.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would not mind. I wouldn't mind splitting, but like,
There's a vibe. There's a vibe.
there's a vibe there, yeah. So yeah, we're eating. Like the conversation is just so awkward. I don't think, like, I know when I'm making things awkward. I didn't make it awkward. Like I could talk to people for days and not, but it was just, he wasn't giving me anything. There was no substance, And so I
Right.
couldn't work with that. And so maybe it was probably an hour. It felt like 7 days already at this point. But like, he was like, do you want dessert? I'm like, no, I'm okay. And then I get up to go to the bathroom. I didn't sneak out. Don't worry. I was going to, but I
By the
didn't.
way, at that point, I'm pretty sure once you say no to dessert, I feel like he already knows what's going
He
on.
already knows.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Look, fingers crossed that he did. But like before like our date, he's like, do you want to go to like the High Line after? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then like after they asked for dessert, I was just like, oh, like I actually have to go home now. Like something came up. I have to be up super early. And
imagine you guys went together. Like,
yeah. See, this is why, even though it was in the city, just go separately. Never
that's an
arrive
excellent
together. Never.
that is
So
an excellent idea.
always have an escape route, like everything.
I mean, that's what it is. And it's for both people too. It's like to maintain like comfortable levels and stuff. It's
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
Like, oh, as long as like I have like my own way home, sure, let's see how this goes. If I
Yeah.
really need to, I can bail. you
Yeah.
know? And you're not like relying on the other person. That makes a lot of sense for some context. I do want to interject very quickly. Dusty, you said that you matched with this guy on Bumble on your way home from Westchester?
No. This was like maybe 2 weeks before Westchester.
Okay. Because that would have been really funny. That night we got into a car accident. And
Oh my
that would have just been
God.
like, no, it's fine. Like it was we
This
got
is like a really bad story, I feel
Why
like.
did you bring that up? I'm still confused as to why that was
Wait.
brought up.
no, because it would have been like
Let's just
like
scratch
oh
this and keep recording.
no because it would have been like oh man, it was like a bad night for everyone. Like our
It was
uncle
just a
died.
bad night.
Our uncle died. Alex got into a car accident. Dusty
Bernadette got
matched.
into a really bad date.
Yeah, that would have.
Yeah.
We're fine.
I lost,
We're fine
guys.
now.
That's crazy. I lost a limb on that night. I have one
Yeah.
leg.
Man, dang.
I've been meaning to ask about that for the last 4 years, and I actually just never did anything about it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yeah, we paid, and he's like, oh, like, you want to hang after? I'm like, no, I gotta go. I gotta catch the train. And then I'm just gonna disclose this. I went to my ex-boyfriend's house right after.
Whoa.
Because he lived like on like the Upper West Side too. And I texted him. I was like, listen, I was just on a really bad date. I need to like not be here anymore. So I'm gonna go there. And
Stuff.
that's how you know the date ended really badly. And then he texted me the next day and was like, hey, like, are you still interested? And I never answered. And I feel like an asshole, but it's okay.
No, you can't.
I know. I feel
Don't
so
ghost.
bad.
Okay,
That's
you okay, wait, hold on. I
know.
actually am gonna go. I don't think you should feel that bad. You
I
fully
don't,
gave
'cause
it a shot. Like there's
I
no
did, yeah.
it's not like it's not like you made plans and then like ghosted or anything like that.
no, that's the
No, I
problem.
tried
No,
it.
the problem that's I don't have a problem with that, but I feel like everyone deserves to like have that closure. Like
Oh, well,
is the text back? That's
I
what
think
I'm
me
talking.
leaving was closure enough.
yeah, no, exactly. Like obviously, like people should have closure, but you shouldn't feel that bad about like
No,
not
it's not the
answering.
it's
Like,
not a horrible thing.
Yeah.
But
It's just
no,
I know,
if you-
I know, because I know if I was in his shoes, I would feel a little, but and I have been in his shoes, but
Right.
that was it was like, honestly, it's so bad to say, but that was like one of the worst and only like really bad dates I've been on. There's a story going on here. Why is he laughing?
No idea.
Oh, look at my hair. Oh,
Well,
Lord.
Alex is so concerned about time, so he put up like a 5 to indicate that there's 5. Like we have 5 minutes left in this, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go like this back. I thought it was
Don't do
funny.
it's not 1 minute. It's fine. So all right, wait. We can pivot this a little bit. Thoughts on texting back exes?
Yeah, do it.
Depends
I
on
can't say
how-
don't because I do it. No, I do it all the time.
Right.
Interesting. And
I think it
from
depends.
from your experience, how do you like what's your experience?
I mean, I'm single now, so what does that tell you? You know? No, I mean, like, there's a difference, like, I feel like if the ex is like a good friend at this point and, just needs someone to talk to, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
But there are definitely some exes you definitely should not be texting back, but we're human
Right.
and we do it. Don't punish yourself for it. It happens, but like, don't be dumb.
Another great tip.
It's true.
Another great.
I've been through it all. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't get too down
Yeah.
on yourself. Everyone makes bad
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah.
I've yet to make a good choice about relationships, so
It's like
We'll get there.
Daddy's been through it all, like literally
It all.
every possible outcome. And Daddy's
Every-
single now, so that means humans must be by nature evil, right?
evil,
It's true.
evil, very, very bad human beings out there.
Daddy's been around the block paradoxically an infinite amount
About
of
5
times.
times, yeah.
Right. Yeah. And from your experience, that no one's good, right?
No one is good. Don't trust anyone. They all lie to you, and they're gonna leave you.
I see.
Just
I had that hunch. But like, I'm really happy. I now have like research evidence to back this up.
I'm telling you.
Can I
Look it up.
cite you?
Yeah.
Can I
Yes.
cite you in my
Yes.
report?
Alex is gonna write an
Yes.
article saying love is dead.
Love is dead.
Yeah.
It is.
No,
It's not.
comma scientifically.
Yeah. You know how like when you've been in any hard time, you can just rely on the fact that Pitbull has been there, done that. That's like Detty. That's like Detty. Detty's been there, done that, always.
I've
Yeah.
done it. Listen.
Just like Pitbull.
If you could think of anything that ever happened in a relationship, I've definitely experienced it or some form of it, like mild or severe. Like it's happened.
If you can think of anything ever, Daddy's probably been through it.
Huh.
I'm telling
Detty,
you.
did you do a
And if
double
my friends
backflip
ever
on a
see this-
motorbike?
I've done a backflip, if that counts.
I think that
Maybe
counts.
Yeah, I'll take it.
half of it.
It's more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Excellent. We have one more little thing that I wanted to touch on quickly in the last minute or so that we have. Waiting to text after a date that went pretty
Oh.
well.
My God.
What are our thoughts?
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I feel like
Here, wait. Let
you
me
know.
set the stage.
Yeah.
Similar, like set up to your date. Like you guys met on like maybe like a dating app or something. Listen to Detty's rules. Went separately. Had like a pretty okay time. Maybe you guys like went somewhere after, and like it was fine. You guys went home.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Maybe
Yeah.
like that situation.
All right. So here's, I also want to say, I would say wait like 8 weeks.
Yeah, you don't want to seem too desperate. You, I'm.
8?
No.
Wait.
What are your thoughts on this subject?
This happened to me like a month ago. So I always have stories. So yeah, I mean, I had to be the one to suck it up and text them like a day after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2021, girls can do it all at this point. I mean, listen, don't play hard to get. If you liked it, if you had a good time, make the move, take the shot. If you had a good time and you thought they had a good time too, throw like a follow-up text like, hey, had a great time, just wanted to see, where your head's at. If you felt like you didn't have a good time or vice versa, like still throw that out there,
Definitely.
We're definitely at the age where I'm definitely at the age where ghosting, see me 4 years ago, can't say the same, but now ghosting is just not it. It's not it. Just be very clear with like your intentions.
Right. Like people are human, just like you were saying, and just like
People
making
are
it like
very human.
making it like a check-in is just like super. It's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And personally, when this happened to me like a month ago, and I got the closure that I needed.
Right.
I got the answers rather than like waiting and like, questioning why I'm not getting a text back or anything.
Exactly.
Very simple.
Yeah, it's like the whole like life is too short. Like why am I waiting X amount of time to like talk to a person that I like had a good time with and I think they had a good time too.
Yeah, it's like
that's,
what
that's
rule is
just
that?
so
Who came up
weird.
with that? And why would that ever be a rule?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, just, I don't know why we play these games with people, just give your full attention. And like, if you're not into it, you're not into it. Move on, tell them what they want to hear. And that's it.
Right. And if you are into it, then you wait 3 months to show that you're not like too desperate.
About 3 months to a year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
is when you go
you
on
would
your
know,
second
right.
date. Then you go on your second date.
6 to 12.
Just to make sure,
6 to 12
if
business
you're really not
months.
feeling it, don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Plenty of guys that I just was not feeling it with, and it's just easier for them and me rather than leading it on,
Right. Yeah. See, Aaron, Detty's been with plenty of guys around the block in this.
No,
capacity.
I haven't.
Aaron, you'll find your
Detty
man.
has been around. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Alex?
One, if my mom hears this, or if like any of my friends hear this, it's not true. I've just had a lot of experiences with a small group of guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Great.
So have I.
Great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Aaron, you shouldn't feel bad about it. There's gonna be a lot of dudes out there for you. Like you're good. You're good.
Love is love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though Prime Month just ended, I saw a
Guys,
post.
it's July. Love is no longer love. July now.
I saw a post on Instagram that was like every company once it hits midnight on July 1st changing their logos back from like rainbow being like fuck that shit, changing it back to normal.
Yeah, I literally just saw that like a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
it was funny.
Well, back to our regularly scheduled depression. Betty, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This was fun, and I feel like we got a lot out of it.
Yeah, this is great.
I hope you did. I mean, shoot your shot. 2021. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Shoot your shot. Current year.
Yeah, it's current year. Do what you want.
Every year, but 2021.
Exactly. So like if it's taken out of context, they can't be like, oh, it's from 2021. Yeah. It's like, oh crap, I guess it's from current year.
Yeah, welcome to insert date here.
Wait, do you guys like know the term like now like post COVID like whoring the whoring 20s? Like rather than the roaring 20s? Welcome. It is the
excellent.
whoring 20s, everyone, and just have fun, you know?
It's a new decade.
Whatever that means. Yeah, the whoring 20s.
It's
2020 didn't happen.
It's hot for that's also good.
Wait, I wish I have like a planner, like my life planner, and when you open it, it says hot girl summer in it.
Wow.
That's funny.
So
that's excellent.
You gotta remind yourself. Also top boy summer, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you so much. We're gonna move on.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming on.
All right. And hey guys, now we are with Alon. He's a longtime friend of ours, longtime contributor, longtime supporter, and we're very thankful for everything he's done for us as far as the show has gone. And what are we talking about today?
Well, I thought I'd bring some interesting stories to you guys today. I was thinking about what would we talk about because that's kind of what you guys asked me to do, and I was thinking about just like something from my childhood because I was actually just listening. Let's date this episode. I was just listening to the most recent episode, and today is July 5th, so I believe that was episode 49.
Mhm.
You guys were talking about weird stuff you're doing, like weird stuff you believed in childhood, and that got me thinking of childhood stories, and I came upon the topic of childhood food traumas. So it's not necessarily like eating disorders or anything very serious like that. It's more like something that really just like kind of formed your taste in food, and something that was kind of just a stupid occurrence that just
just like a really
happened.
bad experience. Yeah, like a really bad experience with like one food or one type of food when you were younger that just scarred you for life.
Exactly.
You can never have that kind of thing again. Yeah.
Exactly, and you just didn't touch that food for years, and you're kind of slowly reconciling with that. And I guess the one I want to start off with is I used to absolutely despise sour cream.
What?
And
Sour
just
cream?
like yes,
I got
sour cream.
Sour cream is my favorite part of the taco. I
don't like
Oh
sour
my
cream.
god,
I don't
no!
think there's another part of the taco that I enjoy more than the sour cream as like part of the whole taco.
No,
I don't like sour cream.
I mean, no sour. I
No
mean,
one
the
has.
thing is, sour cream. I mean, now I really love it, but like
Oh, that's
sour cream is something that like, I mean, it just like adds like such a refreshing.
Yeah.
It kind of just cools everything down, no matter what.
It's like one of the only cold ingredients in like a taco or like nachos or like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
kind of O's or
I mean,
you're putting it on.
I mean, sometimes you have a coleslaw. I guess that can be cold too, unless you like warm coleslaw. But well,
yeah,
we'll
my
just,
my favorite thing on my taco, some nice lukewarm coleslaw. Actually, no, piping hot
Yeah.
coleslaw.
if
yeah,
that
can I
shit,
get some
if that
steamed
if that
coleslaw,
shit-
please?
if
If
that shit
isn't
doesn't
deep fried.
if that shit doesn't burn my tongue on the first spoonful, it's not hot enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one thing I want is burning cabbage.
Oh yes. Oh,
Fucking
that's a
boiled
wonderful
coleslaw,
smell.
baby.
Yeah. Ew. But anyway, so my story with I guess the trauma that I had with sour cream is I don't remember the specific details, but I remember I was at my grandfather's house, and this was before he moved down to Florida, as opposed up to New York. He moved down to Florida from New York.
Yes, down.
And,
Right there.
yeah,
Yeah,
another
down.
plane of existence.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of it kind of makes sense because you think of like the 9 circles of hell.
Right.
Flor-
Yes,
Florida
exactly.
Florida is probably like the first circle.
Yeah, right. And when you get on the plane to go to Florida, the plane actually burrows into the earth until you just
Bro,
No, I thought it just kind of like went into the ether and then just kind of like sunk,
Oh, like an
sunk through like a
interdimensional.
ghost. Yeah.
that makes sense. See, like
no,
that tracks, right?
guys, you guys are both wrong. I've already talked about how much I've thought about this. What they do is they just turn on no clip and then they go through there.
Oh my God. Yo, bro, you gotta opt me. Please opt me. Back to the Minecraft days. But anyway, so this bowl of sour cream was sitting on the counter in my grandfather's kitchen. I was at some family event or whatever. And I was probably, I don't remember exactly how old I was. I was definitely under 10 because that's like, that's the stupid times. Actually,
that's
I'm pretty
the
sure-
I mean,
stupid times.
okay, I mean,
That's
that's
the
the stupid
scientific,
times depending on how you define middle school.
Yeah, so if you look at Eric Erickson's stages of development, you actually
It's actually not. There's a hidden 9th stage of development, and it's just before 10.
Okay, guys,
yeah,
it
if you actually
depends-
if you take the pipe just before level 5, you actually go through the bottom and you reach the stupid times.
I mean, it depends on how you define development. But anyway,
True.
so this bowl of sour cream was sitting on the counter, and I walked past it and I was like, oh shit. And as a kid, I loved yogurt.
I was like,
You can already see where this is going,
I was like,
right?
it's just a bowl of sour cream on the counter. How bad if this could have been?
You can
Okay,
already
but
see
at the
where-
same time, let me put a bowl of yogurt out on the counter, like a big ass bowl.
The big family event. Everyone wants a big communal bowl of yogurt.
Yo, motherfucker, you thought Aaron, you thought the world was black and white. So before you judge me, just remember that.
Wasn't
your
it?
age.
Wasn't it black and white?
So anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
so anyways, so there's just a bowl of sour cream with a spoon in it, and I was like, oh shit, that's some yogurt. I love yogurt.
Oh no.
So I walked up to the bowl and I took a bite and I was like, what the fuck? Literally, it's like, when a boy, it's like, that's the moment I just realized there was, evil in the world,
That's when you like loaded into the world. That's when you like gain sentience.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I just recognize all like the unfortunate things that are happening. And I was like, oh my God, this is disgusting. So I asked someone, I was like, what is that? That isn't yogurt, but what is that? That filthy imposter. And they're like, that's sour cream. And I was like, I hate sour cream now. So
Alon took a bite. He's like, "There's a war in Iraq."
No. This was before that. Alon took a bite. Was like, "I'm gonna start a war in Iraq."
No, this is 2010.
Before then.
Yeah, it's definitely sub 10. It was sub 10.
Sub 10, right? So what I'm hearing is that Alon opened Pandora's box and unleashed evil into the world by eating a bowl of yogurt on the counter.
It wasn't
sour cream.
It was
believing
fake yogurt.
that it was yogurt.
Right. I'm sorry. A bowl of sour cream.
Wait, I haven't played D&D in a while, but what's that thing that like it's the chest that you open it? What's that called? A mimic. A mimic.
Yes.
It was it's yogurt when you mimic.
Yeah. It's when you think it's a chest and you open it and it's actually a monster that looks like a chest and it bites you.
Yeah.
It's except that it's a bowl of sour cream and it's like, oh, this is yogurt, and then it eats you.
Yes, exactly. So that was I didn't touch sour cream. I didn't even think about it. Anytime I went to a restaurant and I saw sour cream, when they have the description and all the toppings and stuff, and it says sour cream, I'd be like, no sour cream, please. And it was until many years later, probably at least until high school, where
so fucking stupid.
Yeah, at least until high school, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give sour cream another try. And we went to like the taco place or the Mexican place near our high school, and I got sour cream on my burrito, and I was like, wow, this shit's lit. Yeah. I was like, it's so good. So there we go.
It's all about the
mind
you, Alex? Preparing you.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, because like if you were like, hey, this might be a new yogurt flavor that I want to try, and then you tried it, it's like, this is an interesting yogurt flavor, and it's just like, oh, actually, that's not yogurt. It's like, oh, okay, maybe I could try something else. But
I mean, I think the reasoning behind it was that every yogurt I had eaten up until that point was like just vanilla yogurt.
Right. Okay, that tracks.
And anytime I saw some like white stuff in a bowl. No!
Every time I saw white stuff in a bowl, I was like, oh, yo, sick.
Santa was here.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I was just like, oh, so all yogurt is vanilla yogurt, All yogurt tastes like vanilla yogurt. So I thought that was yogurt.
I know someone who had a similar experience with like kugel, like noodle pudding. So basically they saw it. The first time they ever had it, it was given to them, and they saw like noodles and they like cheese sort of situation, and so they expected something like Alfredo tasty, like that sort of noodles and cheese, and then they ate it, and it was hella sweet, and they almost fucking puked. And now they don't eat kugel, which is a shame because kugel is literally my favorite food.
Yeah,
that shit goes.
For those of you that don't know, kugel is it's a Jewish dessert that's made out of like egg noodles, and like there's raisins in it sometimes, and there's cheese. It's really good. Yeah, and
it's really good. There's like usually cinnamon on top.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Alex, you would hate it.
Yeah,
it's too sweet for you.
Yeah, that's. Relating to that, I don't think I've actually ever talked about it, but the thing I was gonna say.
This is your safe space, the internet.
Thanks, guys.
I've never shared this with anyone before.
I don't like sweets, and I've talked about it before. I don't like sweets, and I've talked about it before.
Except for donuts.
Yes, and a few other things. But the way that I found out, like for sure, that I tried it and I didn't like it, was in early elementary school. I was with a close friend during lunch, and I was telling him, I was like, "Oh, my parents like just didn't have me eat sweets, and I just don't like it now." And he looked at me and he's like, "I don't believe you." And I was like, "No, like I don't like it."
You're lying.
He had a Kit Kat, offered me the Kit Kat, and I was like, "No, man, I'm good. I'm good."
I think I know who this was.
I hope you do.
You're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it.
He basically like shoved it down. I don't honestly, I kind of blacked out in this moment. From what I remember of this traumatic experience.
Oh no! So this was real trauma.
I remember him like very forcibly putting it near my mouth, and like I was a lot smaller. I was a lot skinnier back then. I could not really.
Wait, he forcefully put it in your mouth?
He forcefully put it in my mouth.
Ew!
And I thought it was gonna taste like jizz, but it was actually just chocolate, and so that was gross.
Wait, hold on. There was no white stuff involved, right?
No. There was
right.
white stuff involved, but it was yogurt, so like that was fine.
Okay, good.
Wait, can you say the name and I'll bleep it out?
No, I'll just tell you after. We have like a few minutes.
Nah.
But bottom line, I ate it and I swallowed it and I've yacked everywhere. It was fucking disgusting. I had never felt such disgust and just like a shitty feeling of just like chewing this Kit Kat and swallowing it and looking him in the eye and he's like, "It's good, right?"
He's projectile vomit.
I was able to get to the garbage, but it was bad. It was.
It's like it's like those scenes in movies where like, you know, is someone's a bad cook and like someone comes over and they're eating it and they're like, "Oh yeah," and they take the cup and they just throw it behind them real quick while they're not looking, or like they eat it and then they spit it out into something.
Yeah. It was a very similar experience to that, except he was looking directly at me. He asked me how I liked it, and I fully threw up. So it was
you're like, "Oh, I love it. It's good. You changed my mind."
Alexander Di Fiore throws up from Kit Kats, scarfs down donuts.
Philanthropist.
And specifically Dunkin' Donuts.
It's the vibe. I don't know what to tell.
Although I would take a Krispy Kreme over.
Yeah. I mean, once you've had the first time I had Krispy Kreme, I was just like, it ruined Dunkin' Donuts for me, and it was just like, that's the real donut right there.
I could see that.
There just aren't enough like around where we live.
Yeah, I think they're opening up around where I go to school. So that's nice. I think there's definitely one or two in the city for sure.
Yeah, there's like I went. There's like one like 20 minutes from where I go to school, and I went to it, and they fucking gave me the donut and didn't heat it up. Oof. And I considered coming back with a weapon, but
no.
But
and what weapon did you come back with?
Well, I got apprehended before I got too far.
What was so threatening that the police had to apprehend you before you even got there? You didn't.
No, I got apprehended by Christ.
Sir,
you were raptured on your way to Krispy Kreme. It was that bad that your intentions were that bad that God intervened.
Jesus was like, "Homie, please."
Jesus was like, "Pause, my son."
It was like, "Hey man, I've been saving the second coming for a long time, but holy shit, I had a coming right." Like, this was bad. We'll make it a third coming.
Jesus goes, "Dad said only in emergencies. Only use this for emergencies."
My guy, it's a donut. It's a donut.
I know.
Yeah. Jesus came down, was like, "Here," and gives you like a holy assault rifle. All right, we're going in.
So this is the story of how I accidentally killed Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's. I think.
Is that time?
That's our time.
That's always the best way to end an episode or a segment.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much,
guys. I didn't actually kill Jesus Christ. Okay, I had no interactions. I never had any sexual relations with that holy figure.
Holy figure.
What?
Is there another holy figure
in other religions?
Yes.
You fucko.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, love is love. I don't judge you.
I feel like if Jesus took he did like a 23andMe or something, just 100% God.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened.
That's how they verified.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the whole thing at like Jesus, like 100% God, 100% man. It actually was just like, yep, that's it. This is your like ancestry.com.
15% concentrated power of will.
Oh my god! Oh,
5% pleasure, 50% God.
It was
that was like late 2000s like motivational rap. Like Eminem will walk together through the storm, no matter like. Oh my God.
there's a very short family tree. It's Aaron and Jesus connected, and it just goes up to God, and that's it. There's no one else.
That is the family tree.
That's the family. There is no other family.
Yeah.
Alon, thank you so much for
Yeah,
for
this
coming
was
on.
fun. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wasn't expecting it to flow as easily as it did.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, definitely,
for
you'll
sure.
be back for
Yeah.
more content. Definitely later. We want
Absolutely.
to have
Cool.
you on as a
Yeah, no.
podcast.
Yeah, no, it's actually been great, like kind of listening to you guys, because like it's kind of like, I'm just really bad at keeping in touch, and it's kind of like I'm like the person like in those movies at a funeral, I'm the person that fakes their death, and I'm just
Right.
like watching everyone,
Right.
And
And what better way to catch up with us than for 15 minutes on a predetermined topic for us to post to the internet?
Hell
hey,
yeah.
hey, you remember that time we all like were in the city at the same time for like an hour?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's how we do it.
And we didn't do anything weird at all. Nothing weird at
No,
all.
not a
No.
single weird thing happened. The entire
No,
time.
no homoerotic orgies or anything.
No homo divine orgies either.
Are there such thing as non-erotic orgies?
Thanks guys. We're gonna move on.
All right, we'll move on to
And
the
this
next
is who
person.
asked. All right.
All right, we are back. We have our friend Jay. Jay is a friend of mine from school. Jay, what's going on?
Not much, guys. How are you?
We're good. We're
Chillin'?
We're ready to sit down and hit a quick would you rather.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Yeah.
Jay, and I guess Aaron by association, but Jay,
Mhm.
would you rather fight a chicken every time you get into your car, or fight an orangutan once a year, but you have a sword? Now this is a relatively famous question mark. Would you rather that has like been on the internet for a while? There's been a lot of like things that people have talked about concerning this, but like let's just throw our hat in the ring and see what happens.
Okay, so my first concern is it my car specifically or just like any car?
I think the intention of the like the spirit of the law in this would you rather is like you want to it's like something you do like at least once or twice a day. So like any time you're like taking transportation or like drive. So we'll say, do you drive a lot?
Yes, I drive for a living actually.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
drive
She does your job.
Yeah, I drive between between campuses.
Oh
So-
yeah, duh, fucking yeah.
So that's my issue. Like every day I go to work, do I just get
yes,
chased down?
I totally forgot. I totally forgot. I totally
Every
forgot
day
that you
you-
drive that van. Yeah.
Every time you enter a motor vehicle.
Yeah, and I like get out in and out of that car like quite a few times a day.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. If you choose that option, you get really good at killing that chicken.
I think I could take an orangutan if I had a sword.
That's also
Like-
true.
Don't underestimate
A
orangutans.
sword though, I could just cut its arms off. I feel bad saying this.
Have you heard the story of the woman who had like a pet orangutan and it absolutely fucked her up? It
I thought this was gonna be-
absolutely fucked her up.
It was gonna be like an old adage, like there once was an old woman.
No, it's a real story of a woman who I believe lived in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm not fucking making that up.
We talked about this on an earlier episode. I thought it was a chimpanzee.
Oh my god.
Either way, the point
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
if those things get aggressive, they're really fucking dangerous. Even if
Yeah.
you have do you know how to use a sword, Jay?
No, but you have a year to learn, right?
That's true. That's true.
To keep those skills sharp.
Well, you don't know how long you have, to be fair.
I guess that's true. Honestly, I think I could take the first fight with the orangutan without like too much going on. I think this is like the death by 1,000 cuts kind of thing. I feel like the first few chicken fights would be like not that bad. It's just a chicken, but like man, I like
Every
just it's
single time.
it takes like just one or two for that chicken to just really fuck you up, you know?
Yeah. feel like I
Dude.
could get wrecked by this orangutan but not die, and then I can recover and I can spend the rest of the year learning how to use a sword, and then I'll be
Mhm.
fine for the next time it comes around.
And I think it's perfectly logical.
Yeah.
I have a couple questions about the chicken.
Okay.
The chicken aspect.
Yes. Shoot. I'm
Is
actually
it-
the chicken master. You can
Thank you,
you can
Professor
field any
Chicken,
question.
if you will.
Dr. Professor Chicken. Please go ahead. Don't disrespect me
Um,
like that ever again.
Sorry, Mr. Doctor Professor Chicken. So do we have to be like without a weapon when I fight this chicken, or can I like come prepared?
Oh,
I don't know.
I never really thought. I think you got to
Like if
whatever.
what?
I'm gonna say no prep. Like you can't like just bring like a. Actually, you know what? I'm interested to see where this goes. Yes, you could prepare. What do you want?
If I walk around with if I like get a permit to conceal carry a gun,
Mhm.
then
So you're
every
just
time I
gonna-
walk in, just gonna shoot a chicken.
Cold clock a chicken every time.
Every time you want to drive.
Yeah.
Chicken blood and guts all over your car. That's cool?
Well, no, the
with
chicken
you?
won't even get in. I assume that the chicken runs in like Royal Rumble. That's
my
chicken's
thought-
music.
I don't know if I could kill like 5 chickens every single day though.
Right? Yeah. Like I feel
I
like
mean,
that's just
that's
so
like a-
exhausting.
I feel like
Chickens a year versus 1 orangutan a year.
I feel like killing a chicken has much less mental toll than like a orangutan. Think about how close an orangutan is like intellectually to a human.
Yeah, like that thing is just as smart as you, Aaron. Like that could be.
Dude,
Right.
are you fucking kidding? That thing is way more smart than I am. That's another reason why I don't want to choose the orangutan.
Yeah.
That thing could outsmart me.
Yeah, I wonder if it has like. I wonder if it's planned. I might come prepared.
Dude, does this
It
does
has
this
its own sword, and then we.
The,
What do I do?
the orangutan has its own would you rather, and it's like, oh, if I have to fight this human, can I bring a gun? It's like, oh yeah, sure, you can bring a gun.
like is this an orangutan that like dropped out of high school and is in community college, or is this like a graduate degree orangutan?
Though. I'm sorry, Jay. You please go. I'm the chicken expert. You're the orangutan.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, first
please.
of all, there's nothing wrong with an orangutan who went to community college.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, I agree, but I want to know. I want an answer to my question.
I don't know. I mean, maybe this community college had like a really good like stage combat class or something.
Mhm.
Like, we don't know.
You truly don't know.
It really
Is this orangutan a karate sensei? Is that
It could be. It has a year to prepare.
then I'm absolutely choosing the chicken. Yeah, don't forget that like you have a year to prepare, but so does the orangutan.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
That motherfucker's coming for you.
It's
You
a
kill-
bitter
you
rivalry.
kill-
Doing all I want, but so can he. So
We killed that orangutan's family, and it is angry. It has a poster, as a picture of you up on its wall.
Yeah, every year it's a different orangutan, but blood related to an orangutan you've already killed.
But anyway, the other question is like, I fight the chicken because I was also thinking of a scenario like maybe it makes more sense for like every time you're about to get into a car, you get teleported to like a little fighting arena where you fight the chicken.
All right, so my thought was that every time you open the door to your car in order to drive it, you had to fight the chicken because the chicken was
The chicken was hiding in my car.
Yes. It like magically appears in your car when like you open the door. But I like the transportation to the teleportation to the battle
It's like a
royale
little pocket
arena.
dimension.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like you're frozen in time. It's just like nothing else in the world can happen until this finishes, kind of thing. You can fight the orangutan in like your office building. That's fine. But the chicken's going to be in the fighting ring.
I think I'm choosing the chicken. I just think I am.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, Jay, same. Jay, tell me what do you think? What do you think about
Well,
this?
because I'm thinking about like every time I get into the van, I'd have to fight a chicken.
Mhm.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, and you get
Like,
into
I
the
have
van.
a car at home too, so like even if I go home, like I
Mhm.
wouldn't have a break from all these chickens. Like I don't
Right.
know. I think I'd have to go with the orangutan because like
Dude, you're passing up free food.
I'm a vegetarian.
You.
So you can sell it.
I can't kill thousands of chickens a year. I
Yeah,
can
That's
maybe.
just too many chickens.
That's just too many chickens.
That's
Thousands.
Too many chickens for me to kill and then not even like do anything with, not even consume. So
Yeah, and honestly, think about like
Think
how
about
much
the
that,
children, man.
think about how much that'll like dull your senses. Just like every time you open the door to like any sort of like mode of transportation that you're going for, whether it's your car, you're going on the train or something like that, and just like oh yeah, it's a chicken. I have a gun. Yeah, whatever. And just like every single, like 4 times a day, 5 times a day, just like everyone watching, like, oh my gosh, he just shot a chicken. And it's just like, yeah, man.
You mean
this
dull
happens all-
my emotions, not my senses.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah,
What
you
if
can't hear, right?
Dude, I've been killing all these chickens. I can't hear anymore.
I have a question. What if I did the chicken thing and then I quit my job driving and I bought a motorcycle?
Oh.
That's not open.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you can't quit your job.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, your motorcycle will have a sidecar, and the chicken will appear in the sidecar every time you
yeah,
shut up.
I don't think I can.
I'm sorry.
No, wait. No, it says get into a car.
Get into a vehicle.
Okay, but it's okay.
No, I
Yes,
think
the wording,
this,
the wording
I think this is
car.
a clever workaround.
No, I think this is just a classist question. It assumes you have a car and that you drive a car. So
True.
fuck that. I want to make it transportation. Aaron, do you have anything to
Yeah,
say?
because everyone knows that when people are too poor to have a car, they get a motorcycle instead. That's what they fucking do.
Yeah, we want to be inclusive, Aaron. Are you
Bus driver.
not
Every time you like open the door for like the people to get on, like you're a school bus driver. Like, what if every time you open the bus for some kids to get on, like a fucking?
Well, you're not getting in and out though.
That's true. But you are opening the door.
Jay, are you getting on school buses a lot? Like is it like you get on school buses enough that this is now like concerning and we need to
They're
talk about
going places that I need to go, so you know, might as well-
right. You just hail it
They're
down.
going places that you need to go. You
There you
need to go.
All right, 2 options: a child's home
or a child.
or an elementary school.
I believe school buses go to other schools, not just elementary schools.
Right, other elementary
And to
schools.
mention that I have worked at and am planning on being a teacher.
Oh, that's nice.
The teachers don't go on the school buses, okay? You still doesn't work.
Totally slipped my mind. That's actually 100% on God. Me.
It'd be really fucking funny if they did though. The teachers are like the teachers are like the ones who sit in the back seats and cause hell for the bus driver.
It's called, you don't have a car. You gotta take the school bus.
Yeah, you know,
Who
it's
threw
part
that
of the grind, nose to the grindstone. You know,
Where'd that spitball come from? Who did that? I think it was Mrs. Johnson.
Jack, I swear to God, if you snitch on me, you're sitting in the back of the class. You're not getting shit at the pizza party, mother.
You're getting an F on your next paper.
So I'm gonna have to choose the orangutan.
I think I am too.
I think
Nah, I'm going with the chickens.
I really feel that I can't handle that many chickens.
That's too many chickens.
It's a variable amount of chickens. Like I can't. It's hard to prepare for that kind of thing.
What do you mean? It's one every time.
Yeah.
But how many times, Aaron? How many
Don't
times?
matter. Just shoot them. And I get free dinner. And then I have dinner that night. Every single night I have
So
dinner
you're going
and
to
lunch.
you're going to defeather and pluck and like skin a chicken every.
I'll send them to a guy.
You gotta get the chicken guy, Alex.
That would be
I'll
10
send it to
times
a-
more expensive than buying a chicken yourself.
No, we got a
argument falling
deal. We got a
apart,
personal. You don't understand my life. I have a personal deal with the guy. I have connections. All right.
You don't have a
What
chicken
call am I
guy?
in right now?
Alex, you don't have a chicken guy?
You're gonna call where Jay gets into school buses, and I have connections to
Very
guys.
versatile company. You can get school buses there. You can get a
Mhm.
chicken guy there.
Mhm.
You got everything.
All right, quick question. Do you guys have like other guys, other people that aren't like solely chicken, or is your chicken person just like specifically a chicken person? Like they
Like,
don't do any other shit.
I only have ties with the chicken mafia.
Right.
So
But so like if you come up with like a dead rooster and they're like, not my territory, man. That's not me.
dude, a rooster is a fucking chicken.
I
A rooster is a male chicken, my guy. I don't know how to state this any more plain than that.
fine, a hen.
Hen is a female chicken.
Fucking
knew that.
peacock. I don't know.
A peacock is about
A peacock is a chicken, Alex. Get it through your head.
a peacock is a non-binary chicken.
With P and cock in its name, it's non-binary chicken.
Really named it.
There, now you're just speaking nonsense.
Dude, being a female peacock must be the weirdest thing ever.
It is.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's
Tell
just
us
in the
about
name,
that.
guys. I don't know.
They're actually called peahens.
I actually have
that
heard of
true?
this. That is true, I believe. Yeah.
That's propaganda.
For whom?
Yes.
Dude, who makes propaganda other than the government? Come on.
Right. The peacock government.
No, just a regular one. I mean,
I was in a gender studies class, and my friend and I made a book about a transgender peacock who
Oh.
itself its own feathers and tails and stuff.
Wow.
Very
Nice.
woke. Very cool.
Very fun.
It was for a project for your.
Yeah.
your- how did you do?
I think we did pretty well. We made like an entire book. It's like a whole book.
Damn. Nice.
Get a good grade?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah.
The chicken mafia will remember this. They owe you one favor.
Keep cashing it in soon.
Get one free chicken.
Soon. Jesus. So what I'm going orangutan.
Yeah, I'll go right.
Chicken, Aaron.
Sticking with the chicken.
Again with the chicken.
That's my new phrase. Universal phrase.
Yeah, chicken for anything.
Excellent. So Jay and I will walk away with our swords. Aaron, you can shoot a chicken every time you have to go somewhere. And I think we can just
Maybe
wrap
I can even make a
What's up?
I can make a little business out of it, I could just like go in and out of a car shooting chicken. Dude, I have a source of infinite chicken.
Do you want a bloody shot chicken? Call 1-800-CALL Aaron.
Dude, obviously I'll clean this. Dude, I have a guy. We literally just went over this. I have a business model here.
You're right.
Infinite chickens. It's like a Minecraft like glitch or some shit.
Dude's op. I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay, for joining us. Well, we can walk away with our swords. Aaron can walk away with bloody chickens and a fear of driving anywhere.
Happily. Oh no, I'm looking forward to that shit.
Creepily looking forward to it. Jay, thank you so much for jumping on with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This was
I
fun.
can't wait to listen.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, us too.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right, bye.
Bye.